The Forex market never sleeps, and neither do I. So let's go and see what today's charts have to show us. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 260k reputation points, and every day I share a lot of free education and analysis for all of you. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the charts. In today's video, I'm going to speak about BTC USD. Now, why do I want to speak about Bitcoin? Because at the moment, we do have quite interesting price action and structure. So what I will be doing is, as usual, providing a complete multi-time frame top-down analysis, starting from the higher time frames, then going down on the lower ones. We will also check what we have when it comes to on-chain data to see what is happening from that perspective. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for a potential move here on Bitcoin. Now, we have also started and we're currently running the Black Friday month. The link is in the description. There's a massive discount for the Mentorship program, and you also have the possibility to get a full refund directly in your trading account, since we have partnered with a broker, Blueberry Markets. So I really suggest that you go and check that one out. The link is in the description. Now, starting here on the monthly time frame, what do we have? Now, here on the monthly, we can see a very strong impulse to the upside, followed by this correction. Now, in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, we can see how the market first tested at 0.618 of the Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse. Then the market tested at 50%, then the 0.382. And then currently we are getting the continuation to the upside, and we can expect this market to print new all-time highs. So here on the monthly, everything seems quite bullish. We drop down on the weekly time frame, and what do we see? Now here in the weekly, we can see that in creating this rejection to the downside, basically failing in mirroring a 2013 pattern in which we should have got a very bullish November. We didn't see that. The market melted to the downside. In creating this move to the downside, the market is also printing this M pattern. And in general, after the creation of an M pattern, we do expect the market to provide a rejection to the upside. We can also see how at the moment we are testing this stop loss zone in which a lot of traders had their stop losses leveraged. Traders had their stop losses below this low, and we can see how the market is currently hunting all those stop losses. And if that will basically lead to an accumulation, which, as we will now see going down on the daily time frame, is exactly what the market suggests. From here, we can definitely expect the market to provide more continuation to the upside and print a new all-time high. Just a quick thing, make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments any suggestions for new videos. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see now here on the daily? We can see that after this move to the downside, the market has basically started creating this channel, which is actually a downwards sloping channel. However, it is clear deceleration and almost horizontal accumulation that the market is creating here, from which we can definitely expect a potential rejection to the upside. We must notice, however, that the nearest level of resistance is this zone here, which was previous support, which is now resistance here, and obviously again resistance here. And if the market will successfully manage to break above that level, at that point, that would definitely trigger more continuation to the upside and increase the probabilities of seeing the continuation to the upside. Now, if we go and see what we have from an on-chain perspective by looking here at the data for CryptoQuant, what we can see here, if we look at all exchanges reserves, so basically what is happening to the Bitcoin, which is being deposited on the exchanges. If we go down, for example, here on the hourly, we can see how in creating this short-term move here that we're seeing to the downside, and remember, this move that we're getting here is exactly this one, okay? What we can see that in creating this, from this top, the number of Bitcoins on exchanges has continued it's sloping downwards. So we have a downtrend in the amount of Bitcoins they are getting on the exchanges. What does it mean? It means that while Bitcoins are getting deposited, immediately all that selling pressure is getting absorbed by buying pressure, which is actually exceeding the selling that we're getting here. In fact, if we look at the net flow of all the exchanges, we can see how we are actually currently in the negative zone. What does it mean that we are in the negative zone? It means that basically what is happening here is that more Bitcoins are getting moved away from exchanges than the ones that are getting moved into it. Away from exchanges, what does it mean? It means that basically they're going in cold storage wallets. So clearly we are in an accumulation phase, and we already had identified that by looking at this horizontal accumulation phase, from which our rejection to the upside seems quite possible. So if the market will successfully manage to break above this resistance after a break on the retest of this previous resistance to our support, this is a very interesting area inside of which we could be looking for a potential rejection to the upside with students. And the way in which we will be approaching this is as usual being reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined, obviously, with what we have from a on-chain perspective, are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market, which indicates that if we get this break, we can expect a continuation. So after the break on the retest inside of here, we will be monitoring price action from an intraday perspective, so 4 hour and lower, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we will have to an intraday bullish market. And only if the market will shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market, only at that point we will be adding BTC USD to our watch list. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be looking for a potential long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside, and for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside, and for the market to potentially provide and create a higher high. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education analysis for all of you. You can also go and check out the mentorship program. The link is in the description. It's a very complete program. First, you learn all the rules of my rule-based strategies. Then you get a new daily market breakdown every day showing you how to apply the strategies in actual real market. And you also get your questions answered every single day in the daily Q&A session. So it's a very complete program. I suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it.